Both feet on the ground. Sitting near the front of the chair so your spine can be long. Today, let's let the palms face up. Shoulders are gliding down the back. Elbows are bending so that the palms can face upward. And let's close the eyelids for a moment or pick one spot to gently gaze. And drop both sitting bones. Let the legs get heavy, dropping through the soles of the feet. And ever so slightly lifting the rib cage and lifting the chest. Feeling the top of the head, the crown. Ever so slightly elongating the spine. And this gives you a tiny bit of extra space in the belly and the rib cage. Let's take a few slow breaths. As you inhale, let your belly and your ribs fill all 360 degrees around you. So even the back ribs, maybe the low back fills a little bit. And each time that you exhale, try to make your exhale a little bit slower than your inhale. Remember, there's this idea of that as the lungs fill, the body expands out to the sides around you, in front, back, and sides. You're not getting taller on your inhale. And begin to notice the sounds in your environment. Letting them wash over you. Notice the subtle sound of your breath. Contract your throat slightly so that the sound of your breath gets a little bit louder, sounding like the ocean. You're harnessing the speed and quality of your breath. Let's bring the palms together at heart center, gently lifting the heart. We'll create a sankalpa today, a positive I am statement. So anything that you'd like to cultivate in your practice today, you can weave into the sankalpa. So some examples might be, I am whole. I am loved. I am healthy. Just one statement. Pick one word. And then say, I am, and your word. Now repeat your sankalpa, your positive statement, to yourself, and really let yourself feel it in the deep center of your heart. And allow your sankalpa to dissolve as you release the hands. Inhale, reaching out and up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, down through the center line of the body. Let the hands release at the bottom. Inhale, reaching through your space, gathering energy. Exhale, bring it down. Listening to your breath, smoothing your space. Any scattered energy gets smoothened and grounded. Now the next time that you inhale, reaching up, stay there with the palms facing each other, arms straight up over the head. Gently press down through the sitting bones, drawing your belly button a little bit towards your spine, spreading through the fingers. I just wanted you to be able to see my hands more. This is extended mountain. You might be generating some heat. Let's take one more breath here. On your next exhale, let the elbows open out to the sides. Palms are facing forward, cactus arms. And gently lean forward a few inches. Inhale, reaching the arms out to the sides. Exhale, folding down. Let your head and your arms hang over the legs. See if your breath can access the back side of your body more. On your next inhale, press into the feet, reaching the arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, arms release. Hug your right knee into the chest. Rolling out the right ankle. Good. Keep going. I need to take my sweater off. Ooh. Now holding on to the right knee, circle the knee around. Sending your breath into the hip. Other way. Good. Inhale, reach the right foot forward. Reach your hands forward. Exhale, point through your toes, hug the knee in, round the body, tuck the nose towards the knee. Inhale, lengthening up, flex the foot, reach the hands forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep holding on to the knee, but lengthen your spine, glide the shoulders down the back. Cross this right knee over the left, holding on to it with your left hand, reach the right arm away. On an inhale, wiggle your right fingers. Your right fingers are reaching away from you. On an inhale, reach the right hand up towards the sky and lean over that left knee. You're leaning a little bit to the left, a little bit sideways. Yeah, good. Now try to gaze to the right, towards your arm. Inhale, reach it up and release. Let it go. Both feet on the ground. Inhale, extended mountain. Palms are facing each other. Let the shoulders glide down the back. Press a tiny bit into your sitting bones. On your next exhale, let the palms face forward, elbows stretch out to the sides. Start to lean forward. Good. Reach the hands away from each other. And when you're ready, fold, relaxing, hanging over the legs. One inhale takes you all the way out and up. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Drawing it towards the chest, sit a little taller, circling out the left ankle. Check in with your breath. Can you still hear and feel your breath? Go the other way if you haven't yet. When you're ready, circle out the knee. You're getting all the way into the hip, creating some synovial fluid, lubricating the joints. Other way. Bring the knee to center. Reaching through your left foot as you reach the hands forward. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Point the toes, draw the knee and the nose towards one another. Inhale, reaching forward. Point the toes, exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep a hold of the knee, but inhale, sit up tall. Cross this left knee over your right. So you're cross-legged. Hold on to the knee with your right hand. So you're pulling the knees a tiny bit to the right. It's going to open this left hip. Reach your left arm away. You're twisting to the left. And just see if you can send your breath down low. How low down into the belly can you send your breath in the twist? Wiggle your left fingers that are reaching behind you. Inhale, reach them up and over, a little bit to the right and a little bit forward. You're diagonal towards the way that your knee is pointing. Beautiful. Now try to gaze towards your left arm. Ride your inhale up and release. Both feet on the ground, reaching out and up. Exhale, grab your left wrist, pull it up and over. Stay here, inhale. Exhale. Switch, grabbing the right wrist, pull it up and over. Taking a full breath. Releasing to center, arms open wide, come all the way out and down. Head hangs. Can you deepen your breath into the back side of the body? Gently gazing forward, reaching the arms like airplane wings. Press into your feet as you reach your sitting bones back. Crown reaches forward, arms reach out to the side. Stick out the tongue and pant like a dog through the mouth. Inhale, reaching up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, bring it down through the center line. Let your palms face up, just as we began. Close the eyelids. Let your breath be natural. And just notice, is anything different than when we first began? Notice any sensations that are happening at the physical level in the body, and maybe at a subtle level in your energy. Begin to deepen your breath, finding that perfect depth and pace for you today. Every day is different. What is the perfect breath for you today? Silently to yourself, repeat your sankalpa, positive I am statement. Let the sankalpa dissolve. Flip the hands so they're on the knees. Open the feet wide. Did you hear that pop in my hip? My goodness. Let your elbows stick out to the sides. Leaning forward. You're gonna feel this in the inner thighs, in the groin. Hang out here for a moment, breathe. Now start to swing side to side. And I'd like you to decide how you're going to breathe with this. You might inhale to one side, exhale to the other. You might exhale at center. You choose. Now add the arm. As you swing over to the right, let your left arm swing to the right as well. All the way over to the other side. Last one. Bring it to center. Inch your toes a little bit farther forward so that you can fold comfortably. Let your hands come down to the earth. Let your head hang. Notice where your physical body can receive this breath. If you inhale more deeply, where does it go? Press into the feet. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, one arm releases to the leg. Reach the other arm up and over. Press into the arm that's on the leg, trying to rotate your heart up towards the ceiling. And release, other side. Pressing into the arm that's against the leg, can you rotate your heart up towards the sky? Inhale up to center. Let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more. Subtle circles with the neck. You can close the eyelids. You can let the jaw be loose. Let your circles spiral, getting a little bit bigger. And the next time the chin comes down towards the chest, reverse the direction, keeping them big. Allow the circles to get smaller. Let them get so small that you're not even sure if you're circling still. So subtle. And bring the head to center. If the eyes are closed, you can let them float open. Heel toe your feet together. Lean it forward and come standing up. You can bring your chair to the front of the mat, but we're going to step away from the chair. So be far enough away from your chair that you can't touch it. Let your feet be shoulder width apart, spreading through the toes. Just bounce the knees. Yeah. So your knees are going to be soft. Let me come up really close to you for a second. So if you can see my knees here, this is locked. My knees are locked. And when my knees are locked, I don't have very good balance. I can't sway very far. This is bent. I have really good balance when my knees are bent, but I'm using a lot of energy to be here. So what I'm looking for is what's called a micro bend. The knees are soft, and you can tell that they're not locked just by seeing that subtle bend in them. Locked, relaxed, locked, relaxed. So have relaxed knees, and this will also help your posture because your pelvis will easily be able to be in a neutral position. When our knees are locked, our pelvis tends to shift in an unnatural way. When they're soft, it drops and we have a nice neutral pelvis. And when we have this foundation of the feet, knees, pelvis in alignment, the rest of the body will follow. And this helps us to build strength throughout our day. If you're in good posture, walking around throughout your day, you're going to build strength. But if you're in a, posture throughout your day, you're gonna wear out your spine. Okay? That was a long explanation for standing upright, but it's good reminders. Now inhale, reach the arms out and up. Beautiful, fingertips touch just like we did when we were seated. This time bend the knees as you bring it down through the center line. You can fold if you want to. Inhale, you reach out and up. Exhale, bring it down. Couple more at your own pace. The next time that you reach up, stay there, breathing an extended mountain. Again, knees have that tiny softness. Pelvis is neutral. You're building energy up the center line, central channel, up and down the spine. Grab onto your left wrist, reach it up, and then over to the right. Keep equal weight in both feet. Inhale up through center, grab the right wrist, reach it up and over. Inhale up through center, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, bending through the knees as the arms reach wide and sweep the floor, little bounce. Inhale halfway. Exhale, sweep. Inhale all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale halfway. Exhale, sweep. Inhale all the way up, gazing up. Exhale. Halfway. Sweep. All the way up. Exhale, sweep. Halfway. Sweep. All the way up. One more. Palms touch, bring them down to the heart. Release the hands, and we'll bring our chair in any position where we can stand with wide legs on the mat. So feel free to face forward, or you can bring the chair so that you're facing sideways. Doesn't matter. Wherever your feet will be most comfortable. Good, now let your hands come down to the seat of the chair and open your feet wide. So they're much wider than the chair legs. Good, now bend into your right knee, leaning to the right. Feet are parallel. Bend into the left knee, leaning to the left. Good, just play with it, going side to side at your own pace. You're opening the inner line of the leg. You can continue this, or if you want more of a challenge, you can open the arms to the sides. Hands free. Bring it to center. Bring the hands down, folding, or you can come down onto your forearms. Reach back through your sitting bones. Let your heels jut out to the sides a little bit more than your toes, your pigeon-toed. Inhale, rising up onto the hands. Exhale, inch the heels inward, bending into both knees. You can stay right here in a squat, or you can lift the arms up in cactus, goddess pose. Okay, so right here is great. This is also an option. Inhale with me through the nose. Exhale, stick out the tongue. Lion's breath. One more. Let it down. Ooh, inch your feet together. Bend the knees. Rise it up. Palms touch, bring them down to the heart. Notice, are the knees soft or locked? Does the pelvis feel neutral? Bring your chair to the front of your mat with the seat facing you. Finding your breath, lifting the corners of the mouth. Inhale as you sit down into chair pose, reaching up. Palms touch. Exhale, bowing down to the chair. Maybe your forehead touches. Inhale, flat back, gazing forward, lengthening through the spine. Beautiful. Exhale, with your hands on the chair, walk the feet back into downward dog. Reach those sitting bones back. Let your heart melt. Let your head hang. Draw your left heel towards your right foot. Lean on it. Step your right foot up to the chair, but keep your legs straight and reach both sitting bones back. You can come up onto the fingertips here. You're going to feel this in the back of your front leg. Good. Now inch your chair a little bit closer to you. You're inching it towards you. Plant your right hand down in the chair and bring your left hand to your left hip. You're opening your heart to the side. Beautiful. Can you gently lift the kneecaps? Maybe reach your left hand that's on the hip up to the sky. Maybe take your hand that's in the air and reach it behind you, bringing the back of the hand to your low back, gliding it towards your right hip crease. This is called a bind. You can actually try to wrap your fingers into that right hip crease. Inhale with me. Exhale, unwind. Bring both hands to the chair. You're facing forward, reaching both sitting bones back. Press into both feet. Wiggle your chair forward, away from you a little bit. And step back, downward dog. Walk it out. Leaning onto your left foot, reach your right toes back behind you. Now take these right toes and step them up to the chair. Beautiful. Lower your back heel. Press into your feet. Inhale, reaching out and up as the tailbone tucks. Exhale, can you sink a little bit more deeply? Let the legs relax. Let the shoulders relax. Slowly descend the arms, reaching them back like airplane wings. You can interlace them if that's accessible to you. And straighten your front knee, pushing your sitting bones back behind you. Inhale, sweeping up, bending in. Exhale out through the mouth as you come back. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Hands come to the chair. Step back, downward dog. Hang out in down dog or follow me into plank pose. Reaching back through the heels. Shoulders glide down the back. Really press through your strong arms. Stay here or drop the hips. Reach the shoulders back. Lift the heart. Up dog. keep that subtle bend in the knees as you travel back into down dog. Draw your right heel towards your left foot. Lean on it. Step your left foot up to the chair, but keep your front leg straight, coming up onto your fingertips. Your sitting bones are reaching back behind you. Pressing into both feet, inch, wiggle your chair closer to your front knee. Good. Wide fingers pressing down through your left hand. Bring your right hand to your right hip, opening your heart to the side. This pose is really wonderful for digestion. You're welcome to stay right here for this whole little sequence and just breathe. Optional, lifting the right arm up to the sky. Optional, taking the back of your right hand and gliding it behind your sacrum, maybe reaching it down to your left hip crease. If you're in the bind, unwind. Both hands come back to the chair, wiggle it away from you. Step back, downward dog. Walk it out. Leaning onto your right foot, lift your left toes back behind you, stretching them away. We're going to step these left toes that are behind you up to the chair. Step them all the way up. Lower your back heel. Good. Inhale, press into both feet. Reach it up, tuck the tailbone. On your exhale, see if you can let go a little more, sinking. Releasing stagnant energy. We're going to inhale here. Exhale as you reach the arms forward, down and back. Good. I think we actually did this with a straight knee. Did we do this with a straight knee? No, bent knee. Okay, sorry, I got confused. Inhale, reach it up. Powerful exhale out through the mouth. Good. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Exhale, reach it back. If you want to, you can always interlace the hands for a moment. Straighten your front knee. Release the hands forward. Reaching back through the sitting bones. I swear we did something different on the other side. I just don't know what it is. When you're ready, step it back. You can hang out in downward dog or follow me into plank. Maybe coming into up dog. If you come into up dog, it's like your hips are just hanging. Good, and then press into your strong arms a little more. Can your shoulders reach back behind you more? Yes. Take a breath. With the knees bent, move into down dog. Let it go. Really stretch this one out. Let gravity pull on your heart. One step at a time. Walk it all the way up into your flat back. Your spine is long. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching all the way out and up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them to your heart. And let it go. We're going to come into Shavasana and absorb, and I'll lead you through a little relaxation process, a little taste of Yoga Nidra. So if you're laying down, have your head fairly close to the screen just so that you can hear me. You can relax seated in the chair. You can lie down on the back. You can have a blanket. Either way, let the palms face up, either on the legs or on the floor on either side of you. Invite the eyelids to get heavy, letting them close. Invite the whole body to get heavy. Noticing the places where your body is making contact with the chair or the earth. And can you sink into those places? Silently to yourself, repeat your sankalpa 3 times. Notice any sensation or feeling that arises from hearing your sankalpa in your mind. We'll do a little rotation of consciousness through the body, and then I'll let you rest in silence. Notice the skin between the 2 eyebrows. Notice the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, the nose. Noticing your upper lip, lower lip, the tip of the tongue, back of the tongue, upper row of teeth, upper gums, the roof of the mouth, lower row of teeth, lower gums, the cushy spot underneath the tongue, feel the whole mouth. Noticing your right ear and any sounds that might be touching the right ear. Listening inward with the right ear. Feel your left ear. Notice any sounds touching the left ear. Listening inward with the left ear. Feel both ears together. Both ears together. Noticing the center of the forehead between the two eyebrows. Allow the whole body to relax, absorbing the gifts of yoga. repeat your sankalpa silently to yourself. Feel it in the depth of your heart space. Gently deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes. And I'll sing you a blessing as you slowly make your way to seated. If you'd like to, you can join me for a final Om. Inhale for Om. Namaste means the light in me bows to the light in you, reminding us that we're all one. We affect each other. When we practice and create positivity, that positivity ripples out to everyone that you are around. Namaste.